If you've been watching the last few shows, you know that Eric Morstad and Eric Grams are working their way through the house setting tile. And the last big area to cover is the master bath. They've already taken care of some preliminary steps in the shower. They put tile backer board up on the walls using gypsum fiber panels and covered those with a waterproofing membrane. Then they set in the pre-sloped tray for the shower floor and covered that with membrane as well to make sure that everything was absolutely watertight. Now they're setting the tile, and what they're using is this natural stone quarried in Durango, Mexico. They cut these at the factory there into these 16 by 24 inch tiles. This particular stone is called noche, which is characterized by some fairly dark chocolate brown tones. It's a pretty interesting material, as Dean had a chance to find out when he met with Lori Halverson as he toured the local distributor's facility.
Okay, so Dean, this is the stone you're going to be using on your project.
Yeah.
You've got the noche. This is the 16 by 16.
Yep.
It comes 12 by 12. It comes in the ancient finish. They also make the coordinating mosaics, 2 by 4 mesh mounted, chair rail.
Well, that's gorgeous. And that's all solid stone. They just cut that right
Correct.
out of the stone.
Yes. Great for finishing, adding any kind of a decorative trim. They make the coordinating diamond shape. The sticks are pretty popular, the linear feel right now.
And again, we're using the vein cut tile for ours. I think a lot of people don't realize, of course, the stone comes out of big slabs.
Yes.
They use the wire saws, and how you cut the stone really makes a big difference on how it looks.
Correct. The vein cut has that real linear feel. They'll cut the stone with the grain, and you get that real directional feel.
Yep.
You can see the variation here.
These are all grain cut.
All
Okay.
vein cut, yes.
All right.
Versus the other way to cut against the grain is the cross cut, where you can see it's a more cloudy, more swirly feel.
Now again, all this tile is filled, right? I mean, this is what it looks like coming off the saw.
This is the ancient version, which has the rounded, tumbled edges. It's got the pits that will fill in with grout once it's installed. Very different look, more old world, more of that Tuscan look versus the honed, which has that hard resin fill. Gives it that sleek, a little more modern look.
Very smooth.
Very smooth.
And I would imagine you sell quite a bit more of.
We sell more of the honed and filled.
But if you have a more rustic place, that's a ticket right there.
Exactly.